Hey, Tony at Victor Litz Music. I'm going to show you 4 guitars today. Normally do 3 guitars a day, but today I'm finishing up this bottom wall. We had done the entire electric guitar wall out there in the regular sales floor, but this is the acoustic room. So on our videos, we bring you 3 guitars a day normally, just trying to go through the entire inventory of what we have and show them to you one at a time, strum them a little bit and whatnot. If you like what you see, please subscribe, like, share, comment. Tell us where you're from, what time of day, what stuff you're into, what kind of guitars you're into. But to jump right in and show you these guitars, and then to interrupt that for a second, I'm trying a new microphone. The last microphone system we were using, which we still have sitting up there for the videoing, would make some flanging sound or phasing sound when I would play the guitar. So we'll determine whether that happens on this microphone. Someone else suggested possibly because these mic systems come with 2 mics. Maybe I can set the other microphone someplace else in the room and it won't make that funny sound. But this is a Yamaha APX 600, slightly smaller body shape, acoustic electric, nice electronics package, built-in tuner, satin finish, super plain and simple. That is mahogany back inside, seems to be a spruce top, maybe it's cedar because it's a little bit darker. And then a good tuning gear, but what strikes so plain and simple, show it to you up close like I always do. There's not really any binding, so it just is a real sleek finish between the top and the sides. The bridge, satin finish, oval sound hole, APX series. Show it to you up close, plain and simple. They give you 2 strap buttons, output jack for the electronics there, and checking. Yes, the battery contacts are up inside. Good. You can access the battery here. Because I'm really bothered by the old school stuff where you have to reach inside to change batteries. This is decent, but there's a $300 acoustic electric Yamaha guitar. The next 3 guitars, Walden, we bought on a closeout. Stay tuned for the next guitar. If you don't stay tuned any longer, wait till I play this, which is a baritone guitar. It's totally great. But we bought a closeout on Walden guitars. KHS, I think, is who it was. KHS is a distributor now of all the Hohner products and Sonar drums and Mapex drums and Jupiter band instruments. And they were doing Walden guitars. And Victor Litz Music Center sincerely is famous for buying closeouts. I'll buy 100, 200, 300 pieces, 50 pieces, whatever they were. But we bought out everything they had, pennies on the dollar. We've been selling these things at half price, and we're down to 3 models. Maybe we have extra of the baritone because we held out for a little bit more money on those. But here is a simple, straight acoustic guitar. Had a regular price of $309. We've been selling them at half price, so it's $155. And I'm purposely playing a few guitars today to see what the microphone sounds like. Interested to find out whether this is going to make that flanging odd sound coming through. But there it is. Didn't even bring it up to the camera because it is a plain and simple guitar. This guitar, wait till you hear it. I guess maybe I'll bring it up and show it to you first, get you excited. But it's a baritone acoustic guitar. I think they came with a neat gig bag. They did a couple of extra things. One, it's a baritone. What the hell's a baritone? You'll hear it in a second. It's kind of like a bass guitar, but in between. Sound holes over here. Real neat inlay. It's a satin finish. Seems to be a rosewood back inside, spruce top, acoustic electric, gold hardware, a neat trim all the way around, if you can see all this. Show it all the way through to the headstock, gold hardware, neat button, decent gear, another sound hole here. You can see that. And the electronics package, the Fishman Prefix Plus. So the whole thing flips out to change the battery. That's how that one works. Volume and tone. Is that a, no, that's just a contour. I was wondering whether it had any sort of a microphone in it as well as, and I don't think so, but it's got a notch filter for the feedback, built-in tuner, and it's just almost like a piezo in the bridge there. But here you go. I could play chords. Or that kind of thing. Got it? Or just fun to play. Cool. Acoustic electric baritone guitar. We have 2 or 3 of these left. And they retailed for $14.89. We've been selling for $7.44. That's half of the retail. They would normally sell for $9.99, so we're not fibbing to you. Normal map is $9.99. We're doing $7.44, which is half of the list price. And the final guitar on this part of the wall, then if you stay tuned for tomorrow or check in, we're going to get into this vintage cabinet. Next thing's a 1960 018 Martin, and then a 1943 017 Martin, and then a couple of brand new Martin guitars, including some of those that are, you know, retro, whatever the models were that they were calling street legends, I think they were. But once again, purposely trying to play these a bit, see if I can get any better recording that doesn't do this weird flanging sound. And tomorrow I'll try another 2 microphones and see what they do. But here is a D450 standard. This is their simple mahogany back and side, spruce top, full-size dreadnought, $309 guitar. Now half price is $155. The videos that I do, I don't really always talk about price almost at all, but showing these last 3 Waldens that are half price, great, simple, basic acoustic guitar, okay? And knowing the guitars like I do after been doing it all this time, and I'm no great spokesperson on it, but these guitars play. I could name drop a few brands of acoustic guitars that are popular and famous that end up fretting out and going right here. There's 2 that come to mind that we've been dealers for over the years. And if we see a lot of defects in those guitars, we kind of stay away from them and not continue to reorder. And I won't mention them because it's kind of throwing them under the bus, but there's a couple of them. One brand stands out for sure that wouldn't even back their own stuff, that we were selling them and then they were coming back defective and the supplier wouldn't cover it, and we had to eat those. We were really not too happy about that. So anyways, here we are, Victor Litz Music Center, Gaithersburg, Maryland. Open 7 days a week. It's all family run. We buy, sell, trade. We'll buy your collection. We'll buy one at a time. We do guitars and amps, drums, keyboards, and pro sound and band instruments, and quite a few things. Lessons and the rentals, the repairs. Check us out on Reverb is where we list most of the things. We've got a great vintage selection, a good used selection, a great display of brand new instruments, big 10,000 square foot store. Used to be in a Ben Franklin, we are in a Ben Franklin store that was a Ben Franklin department store. So that's where we got the size and the space with a warehouse on site and 18 classrooms and a rehearsal space, quite a bit of things. It's Victor Litz Music Center in Gaithersburg. We appreciate you checking it out. Have a great day.